the Nanos app is installed and associated with the view in Monday, you'll see the screen. There's a sign up feature. Of course, there's also login feature if you already have a user, but here you can sign up. So you can sign up with an email address and a password. Click sign up and you will be redirected to the main screen. There's a welcome model, so if you can watch another video, I suggest you just stick with this one that you're watching right now, or read an article with more information, but all the information you need are actually in this video. So there are a few things, but I'll jump straight ahead in the campaign creation. So you click create a campaign here, and here basically the campaign creation is a series of steps where you need to insert some information, give us some information, and the system will create a data set for you, meaning the ads, meaning the keywords and interest and so on. Some of this information are actually just for your use. So for example, the campaign name is something you can name as you wish. So I will create a campaign for a baby crib. I will use the Nanos website here, and I will put baby crib here. It's important the products here are really the products that you want to advertise. Products or services, it doesn't matter, but try to be precise on what you're trying to advertise with your campaign, because we use this information. And here I will choose the category baby and toddlers. And here, if you don't have a business, you will need to create one. So let's put here baby crib 1, 2, 3. I will just put some dummy data here as a placeholder. We don't do any validation here, so you can put whatever you want. Country, I will put England. Let's put Greece actually. And a description, and again a website. I'll put Nanos website again. Once the business is created, we can go to the targeting step. The targeting step is pretty self-explanatory, so you need to understand who is your customer. So select the age here. Don't be too restrictive, just stay broad if you don't know much about it. Choose the language and the locations. We suggest not going with lots of location, and stick with maybe 2 or 3 locations for each campaign. If it's a local campaign, just stick with the city, or an area of the city. It depends on your needs. So here I will do an English campaign in London. Here I will choose the campaign type. So you can choose a traffic campaign and a conversion campaign. So with the conversion campaign, you will need to associate a Facebook pixel and a Google Ads conversion action. So for sake of simplicity, we go with the traffic campaign here, and I will choose Google, Facebook, and Instagram as well. Now here you need to connect your Facebook account and your Google account. So you need to click here. I'm logged in already in Facebook, so I'll be able to choose my business manager here and connect it, and then I will choose an account. Then I will connect also a Google account. If you never log in, you will see some modals from Google and Facebook asking you permissions. So just accept or choose the assets you want to share with us. So I connected my account here. The system is validating them, and then I can click next. Now it's time for the campaign creation. The first thing to notice is that we create suggestions here through AI. So you can use these as suggestions, or you can simply ignore them. So it's up to you. Now I'll use some of them just to create a nice head and description. I will use something custom here, so I'll just, for sake of simplicity, I'll just do this. And the URL, of course, is the landing page of your ad. It's possible to enable the Google Display Network as well. If you do that, you will need to upload an image. This is just the search ad. Then it's time to connect a Facebook page. Facebook page is connected. We can go to the Facebook ad step where we can create our ad. So it's a bit more, let's say there are a bit more settings than for Google. So we can choose the placements or just leave the automatic placement switch on and choose the ad type between single image or single video and carousel. As for the text fields, pretty much this is what is required. So it's pre-filled with what we put in the Google step. And here we need to choose an image. So in this case, we can leverage our library. So just put the crib here. And of course, you can upload your own images or videos. When we are happy with the crop of our image, we can see a preview and we can just go to the next step. For Instagram is pretty much the same, so there are a bit less settings we can choose, but here I'll find my image already used for Facebook. I can choose a different crop, of course, because of Instagram and so on. And then I can choose the budget. As you can see, I have Swiss francs here as a currency because it's the currency of my accounts, but this currency would be the currency of your own, the default currency of your own accounts. Let's say I want to do a campaign for 600 francs and I wanted to start it on next Tuesday and end it on, I don't know, January 6th. The system will suggest and will give you a maximum date for your campaign based on the budget. So it's very easy. You don't need to think about anything else. Then we have the step of the budget distribution, where we can choose how to distribute the budget between the platforms. We can simply activate the machine learning optimization, so the system will automatically choose for you where it makes sense to put more money. In this case, Google and Facebook are some favorites, and Instagram a bit less, based on the AI settings. So based on the category and the kind of product, the system thinks it's better to go on Google and Facebook with more budget. The automatic budget distribution every day checks where better opportunities are and moves the budget accordingly between platforms. Everything is automatic. Same goes for keywords and interest. It's the system that choose new keywords, remove the ones that are not working, and same for interest. We keep exploring new niches, new audiences in an automatic fashion, so you don't need to do anything. Of course, you can also add your own keywords or negative keywords here, modifiers and so on, or simply add interest here. I will just keep everything automatic. When a campaign is launched, so you just need to agree to the terms of service and you can launch the campaign. Launched, you will be able to see all the statistics in the dashboard. So you see here all the numbers are at zero, but it will be updated in almost real time with clicks, impressions, the budget spent, and everything will be divided by platform. You will also be able to analyze the data with some graphs and analyze the keywords and the location. I will show you in a second with another campaign how this will work. In the meanwhile, I want to show you also the kind of control that you have on your campaign, so you can edit your ad. Keep in mind that every time you edit the ad, you go again through the review process, so you might lose precious time depending on how busy, for example, Facebook reviewers are. You can control the campaign, deleting the campaign or duplicating so creating a new one with new settings. You will see here all the history of what the AI does, and I will show you also in a second in another campaign how the history works. You can see a campaign with all the data, so you can see the global performance, you can see how Facebook, Instagram and Google were performing, each and every one of them in a separate tab. You can also visualize the data and play with the data, so you can see clicks divided by ages, or impressions divided by ages, or the cost per click divided by ages, so it's very useful. And you can see also the keywords and how each and every keyword perform, and the locations as well, the performance of location as well. You can also see the history of what the system did, for example, how the daily budget was moved, or for example, our interest and keyword were changed.